The 27th staging of the St. Kitts Music Festival is off to a fantastic start. Each of the 10 acts who graced the stage on night one did so with purpose. They executed with passion and precision, delivering everything they promised and so much more. The energy was electric. The crowd was energized and fully immersed in the experience. It all began with a historic performance by the Honeybee String Band out of Nevis. Why historic, you ask? Because it's the first time in the festival's 27-year history that a string band was included in the lineup. They were followed by Signal Band out of Dominica. During a post-performance interview, the band's lead vocalist told Your Caribbean Guide he was thrilled to make his St. Kitts Music Festival debut.
I feel great, honestly, I feel satisfied. Before each performance, I feel like I was excited, but now that it's done, I am satisfied. I am filled. I want to thank the people of St. Kitts, thank the St. Kitts Music Festival for having us, and everybody in the crowd for receiving us so early in the night and so well with all that energy. Humble and thankful.
Commenting on Bouyor's increasing popularity, he said he's proud to be a son of the genre.
I feel like a proud child, and I say child because I am a child of the genre. The genre is way beyond me, way bigger than me, way older than me. Was born in 1980s, when I was born here. And to see that now I can be part of the story of Bouyor music and be part of the success of it. It's just a humbling feeling.
During a pre-performance interview earlier on Thursday, Shelley acknowledged the debate about comparisons between soca and Bouyor, but encouraged a broader, more inclusive view. There's a reason why people say that, he explained. The music genres across the Caribbean, whether it's Bouyor, soca, or anything in between, share similarities. It's like we're cousins. We're not the same, but we're connected, he explained. He further emphasized that instead of focusing on differences, Caribbean people should celebrate the common threads that run through our music and all other facets of our culture. Addressing the future of Bouyor's growth, Shelley was candid about the challenges and opportunities ahead. This is really about marketing and packaging, he explained. Bouyor has spread organically and we've done it with limited resources, but to really take things to the next level, we need to invest in proper marketing. He ended our brief exchange issuing an open invitation to all Kittitians and divisions to visit the home of Bouyor.
Dominica is the nature island of the Caribbean. We can even argue it's the nature island of the world. We have lands and nature is untouched, maybe unseen of anywhere in the world, rainforest. But the music also is unique. If you could see what happened here today, imagine going to a Bouyor fete in Dominica. Imagine seeing the sun come up in Bouyor land, Dominica, under Bouyor music. Imagine drinking BB rum in Dominica. So, in so many reasons, the rum, the people, the food, the energy, the music, so many reasons, and we could talk a lot more about that. Yeah.
I cannot take it, baby. Next. What? Everyday stress.
His fellow Dominican, Trilogy, brought a burst of raw island energy. Reflecting on his performance, he expressed gratitude for the strong turnout and appreciation for his delivery on stage.
I feel great. It was a very good performance. The people were there, the energy was there. The St. Kitts people came out, Dominicans especially came out, and they gave us that strength and that zeal to have a great performance. Not as much time as I really would have liked to really engage with the audience and so on and so forth, but still everybody enjoyed the performance, so I'll take it.
Still riding the high of an unforgettable 2025 carnival season back at home in the Nature Isle, where his collaboration Rags with Shelley and Skinny Fabulous dominated the airwaves and secured the coveted road match title, Trilogy sees the St. Kitts Music Festival as another milestone in a rapidly rising career.
This past carnival season in Dominica, 2025, coming out with a beautiful song, a collaboration with myself, Shelley and Skinny Fabulous called Rags, and just taking over Dominica Carnival, if I do say so myself, and also coming out with the road match. You know, the entire season of that carnival season was just beautiful, you know. I overcame a lot during that period, and you know, it was amazing to see that I was able to, in colloquial terms, mash up all events that season, you know, and my work has brought me into situations like now performing on the St. Kitts Music Festival.
Asked what's next, he said he hopes to be featured on Dominica's World Creole Music Festival.
I have performed on the festival stage, but not as trilogy. So I really like to have, you know, my solo cast trilogy and some of my own liberties to do what I really want to do and perform to the best of my abilities. And who knows, I might be on the festival this year. You'll just have to come to Dominica to find out.
Following performances by the dynamic duo from Dominica, Akai, backed by the Revealers Band, gave the audience a belly-bursting, power-packed taste of Kittian flavor. Speaking with Your Caribbean Guide fresh off his performance, Akai said greater effort must be extended to grow St. Kitts and Nevis's crop of soca artists.
It's have to start with interest. So, you know, it's about maybe trying to see if we could do more programs where we could find who have interest in the arts, you know. Because we have local dancehall and so, but the soca part is very rough to find new upcoming. So I think we need to see if we can get any programs going and see who have the interest, and then we could start to nurture from there and go from there.
Trinidad and Tobago was also brilliantly represented on the St. Kitts Music Festival stage, with soca sensation Patrice Roberts delivering a stellar performance that left no room for doubt about her star power. From the moment she stepped onto the stage, Patrice commanded the crowd with her vibrant energy, powerful vocals, and infectious charm. She took fans on a musical journey through some of her biggest hits, including Mind My Business, Tender, and one of my personal faves is Mass. Just when it seemed her performance had reached its peak, she took it even higher, layering emotion, authenticity, and sheer brilliance with every song. At one point, she paused to reflect on the deeply personal challenges she faced in 2023, including the heartbreaking loss of her fiancé, fellow artist Ricardo Drew. That moment of vulnerability, paired with her undeniable strength on stage, made her set memorable and profoundly moving. Speaking with Your Caribbean Guide after her performance, Patrice gave some insight into what keeps her going.
How are you now, and where do you draw the strength from? I haven't asked a very good question because not much people ask me that. I'll be totally honest. Sometimes I'm not okay because grief is a lifetime. So I feel how I want to feel in the moment. But for me, I love to perform. So I think even performing on stage is a therapy for me. So whenever I'm on stage, everything is forgotten until I get back home. Yes.
Young Brother's performance was brief but impactful. He wooed the crowd with a hearty rendition of his hit song, Greatest Bend Over. We caught up with the young star following his performance.
I am proud of myself and my team. And you know, when I say myself, like how far I've come in the journey, you know, not being a believer in the Most High. And from the time I changed my life and say, you know what, I want to be something else, and you know, start to pray and start to go to church and do the right thing, you know, life change, you know. So I know that there is a Father above.
Collision Band brought their usual energy to the delight of those present. They were followed by Kes, the band out of Trinidad and Tobago, who ended the show. As the With the lights dimmed and the final notes echoed into the night sky, one thing was abundantly clear. This year's festival is already one for the books. Here's to more music, more magic, and more moments that only St. Kitts Music Festival can deliver. Stay tuned. The magic continues tonight, and your Caribbean guide will be there to document all of it.